All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the Strout Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Will Strout, and here with me today I have Logan Davidson, Zachary McMahon, and Rory Hume. Hello guys, how you guys doing today?
Doing good.
All right, so today we'll be discussing the Boston Celtics as they advance in the NBA playoffs against the Atlanta Hawks, as well as some things that All-Star guard Jaylen Brown has said to the media. As well as a quick look at the rest of the playoffs, as it's a very exciting time of the year. So, first off, Zach, I actually want to ask you about the series against the Atlanta Hawks and how it's going after going up 2-0 at the time of this recording. So, what's working? What needs improvement in your eyes?
I think I'll start with the improvement where it's like, I know in game one, like, they almost choked again. So I feel like if they can hold on to their leads, like the Celtics will be just fine. And in my prediction, it's like I think they're gonna sweep the Hawks like pretty easily.
You're doing 4-0, 4-0 sweep.
Yes.
Okay. Well. So then, if you don't think it's a 4-0 sweep, then what do you think it's going to take to get back to the finals?
Well, one thing is staying healthy. I know throughout the regular season there's been a bunch of injuries and that it's been makeshift lineup at times. But everyone's healthy right now. And if we keep that way, I think we have a good chance of making it to the finals.
To add on something that they can improve on, definitely holding big leads, but also when they have leads, they just take the most horrendous shots. Like, I can't stand when we're up by like double digits late in the game and I just see Marcus Smart shooting like the most absurd three-pointers. It's like, you're not a shooter, Marcus. Like, you're either on it one day or you're not. And more often than not, he is going like 1 from 6 from 3 and just bricking everything. But I just think like they just got to take better shots when they have a good lead. They don't, when they have a lead, they do not take good shots and they allow other teams to get back in the game. Now, I think that playoff Al Horford is a monster. Playoff Al Horford always comes in. Playoff Al Horford is one of the best players on the team, besides Brown and Tatum. I would love to see Pritchard get some time, but I understand it's the playoffs, and I know like they already got those guards off the bench with Derek White and Brogdon, who are lights out. I mean, Derek White is averaging like 26 this series so far, and having Robert Williams and Al Horford are absolutely insane together. That paint is so hard to get inside the paint.
I think the Brogdon addition is a very big piece to the Celtics because, it's worked out for both sides. The Celtics moved a bunch of bench pieces they weren't able to lean on last postseason, and they turned them into maybe the best reserve in basketball, and that could be very important to this year's success. And Brogdon has really embraced that backup role and has made all 67 of his appearances off the bench, and there's a good chance he'll win Sixth Man of the Year.
Oh, I think he deserves it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, he does everything for us. He plays defense. He shoots the three ball well.
He plays with energy too.
Yeah,
off the bench, which
great facilitator.
Yes,
I think
a great playmaker.
I think Tatum needs to stop taking stupid shots and like thinking he's like Kobe, because that's like last postseason you saw like he was not good in the finals.
I think just because like turnovers is what killed us in the finals last year. I think in terms of like the playoffs too, we were relying so much on scoring and they just were giving the ball up left and right. I don't know how many games it was, but I know they had plenty of games with 15 plus turnovers, and that it is so hard to win a game if you are giving the other team so many more opportunities. And I feel like that's a key for success is obviously it's a cliche, but don't play smart. Don't turn the ball over.
So I think this is a good opportunity in the podcast to tell you about Will's Bills Sportsbook. Safely bet on all your favorite sports, athletes, and more. New members get $20 in free bets using code WILL. If your bet doesn't hit, you'll get up to $5 back, but only once. Again, that's for new members only, and you must be 21 or older. Again, use code WILL for Will's Bills Sportsbook. So to switch gears a little bit, what are your thoughts on the recent rumors surrounding Jaylen Brown? Because there was an interview that got a lot of buzz, and it revealed that he isn't too happy with part of the Celtics fan base, saying, quote, "I definitely think there's a group or an amount within the Celtic nation that is extremely toxic and does not want to see athletes use their platform, or they just want you to play the basketball and entertain and go home, and that's a problem to me," end quote. So do you think Jaylen stays in Boston long term, especially after not only these comments, but also due to trade rumors constantly?
I'm really 50-50 on this. I could totally see him leaving. I've heard rumors though about like him going to like the Hawks or him going to the Rockets. I don't see the Rockets. The Rockets, unless they bring in multiple vets, I don't see them getting Jaylen Brown.
Funny you say that because Jaylen Brown gets brought up in a lot in my friends' group chats. Like we have a lot of arguments about like how he's like overpaid, like overrated, like and doesn't deserve the money.
What are you talking about?
One of my friends is a huge Jaylen hater. Like,
Oh, okay. As long as you're not saying that.
no, I would never say that about Jaylen. Like he thinks the Celtics are better without him. Like and
Not even close. Not even remotely true. The Celtics are 100% better with Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is one of the best wings in basketball. He can shoot. He can defend. His scoring ability is right up there with Tatum. I think Tatum is a more crafty scorer, but I think Jaylen Brown gets it. Him and Tatum are all match points almost every night. I mean, he played great this year. He's probably going to be an all-NBA player along with Tatum, and he provides great defense along with Tatum. Like,
There's also the discussion about him getting the Supermax too, because if he does make an All NBA team, which he should, he's no doubt he should, at least second team, then he will be eligible for a Supermax, and that'll, I mean, money's always good. That'll keep him around for at least a couple years. I gotta ask, I guess we'll just go down the line here. Who do you see coming out of each conference? Well, what's your finals matchup? For me, I got the Bucks against Phoenix.
I mean, I'm gonna be a little biased towards my Celtics. I think that they are definitely good enough, especially with everyone healthy, to make the finals again. I think that in the West, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if I can come down to just one team. I think it's either going to be the Nuggets or the Kings. I would say either Celtics Nuggets or Celtics Kings. I think because the Kings have the best offense in basketball, and it doesn't seem like that's going to stop.
I would say Celtics Nuggets. I would agree with him. I think with Logan here that I don't really see a lot of teams in the West as a threat. Like not even like the King. Like I think the Kings are too inexperienced, and I think the Suns, they don't have as much depth as they would like, and Grizzlies, I think like they're gonna get tired after a while because I think this series with the
Jaw's
Lakers
hurt too.
Yeah, and Ja Morant's hurt, and so I think it's gonna end up being Celtics Nuggets because I think the Celtics have the key pieces to go back to the finals and win it.
All right, Zach, your prediction?
It'd be Celtics versus Grizzlies or Kings. But if I were to, narrow it down, I would say more likely it's Grizzlies and Celtics.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have here for today. Thanks for chatting with us, sticking around, listening to us ramble. It's always good fun. Always is. The Celtics play again at the time of this recording, Friday night, the 21st at 7 p.m. in the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Don't forget that new episodes drop each Thursday on your favorite streaming service, and don't forget to use code WILL on Will's Bill Sportsbook to get $20 in free bets. Thank you, and we'll see you later.